What's up, everybody? We're here with some Final Fantasy XIV because it's mid to late October now, so a lot of in-game Halloween events have started. But what to play as to get to do the Halloween event? Yeah, Reaper, I guess. Alright, I don't have anything. Do I not have?
Reaper, that's my favorite Overwatch character, but they don't give him grippers.
Let's see. Typically, the All Saints Wake event is held in New Granada, so let's check there first.
New Gridania.
Gato's Amphitheater. So, as someone has pointed out in the in-game chat, it's time to become Green Day, and you'll see what I mean by that.
Oh no.
But yeah, so first off, I want to take a moment to appreciate the little decorations, because they do have an in-game holiday for this. They call it All Saints Wake.
That's nice. Oh god.
It's been more than a few moons since last we met, friend. As it so happens, I have propositions suited for your talents. Are you prepared to throw caution to the wind and consort with fiends most foul once again? Of course you are. But before we get to the heart of the matter, let us reflect upon the history of All Saints' Wake. On this night, felled fiends emerged to cavort and careen, unconcerned with the judgments of those on high, for the halls of the saints' heavenly abode ring with merriment as the wine flows freely, and no one can be bothered to look down. Thus did God's-fearing folk greet this particular sunset with trepidation, daring not to venture from their homes. No longer, nay, for adventurers came and drove out the void scent, restoring safety to the city's streets and marking the occasion as one of jubilation. That's all well and good, but what of the poor forsaken fiends? Are they too not deserving of revelry? My wish is to see All Saints' Wake reborn as a celebration for all, be they ghost, ghoul, Gridanian, or otherwise. How do I propose to accomplish this feat? Binding obligations, friend. I've convinced the more sinister sorts to enter into contracts which forbid them from preying on mortals. In exchange, they are permitted to partake in the festivities. But there's one troubled soul who still seems incapable of getting into the spirit of things. Perhaps you'd be willing to give them a helping hand. Nothing too devilishly difficult, I promise.
And his
Before you get
name
started,
is...
go on. Say your joke.
name is Billy Joe Armstrong, and he's the lead singer of Green Day.
Before you get started, you'll want to get a grasp of the particulars by speaking with Papa Gruff. He ought to be performing one of his shows by the entrance to the Great Growery. Now go.
Oh,
I shall be watching your performance with great interest.
Hi, Kevin.
I weren't sure when you were going to make a Halloween event.
I honestly got home. We left work a little late. I was just in my car spacing out, and then I saw Lone Night Gaming is live. I was like, oh god.
You okay, bud?
Yeah.
That Papa Gruff?
I
yeah.
doubled up on...
Despite the fact that he looks like a clown, this guy is actually a demon. Although it pains me so, our humble performance must draw to a close. Let us then end things on a high note, ladies and gentlemen. I bid you feast your eyes on the fantastic Philcox and his transformation magics.
Ha! Phil. Philcox, this is terrible.
Ooh,
What
you
the
suck. What was all that about? The clowning and whatnot was a right laugh, but that last bit was bleeding rubbish. Come on, let's get out of here.
Your hat is stupid.
Not a very nice thing to say. I can't see his hat, but that's not a very nice thing to say.
Oh.
Yeah, these are what these two actually look like. Papa Gruff is actually an imp, and Philcox is an Ahriman. Once more, you fail to muster up even the an ounce of magical prowess. I had the crowd in the palm of my hand. We'd have been the toast of the town if not for your blunder. There you go again, shrieking the same old tune. I've had it up to my eyeball with this farce. Just because you know a few cheap tricks doesn't give you the right to treat me like that.
And they said,
Go on.
no, it's fine, finish your bit.
I can't stand the sight of you, let alone the thought of taking it to the stage with you again. Good riddance.
They said Mike Wazowski couldn't be a scarer.
Which, first off, is bullshit, because Mike Wazowski is fucking terrifying when he's not just, when he's not, doesn't have Billy Eichner's voice coming out of him, frankly. Or not Billy Eichner, bleh.
Billy Crystal.
Yeah, what the fuck did I say Billy Eichner for? Weird.
Timon.
Yeah, the remake one, yeah, I guess so, that must have been it.
That's-
Well, fate has
yeah.
conspired for us to cross paths once again. Out with it, then. I know you're not here to swap pleasantries. Context for that line, Papa Gruff has been a recurring character over the last few years' events for Halloween.
Yes.
A foul fiend failing to get into the spirit of All Saints' Wake. I'd wager you speak of Phil Cox, the fellow who stormed off in a huff. Like most of our ilk, Phil Cox and I have an insatiable appetite for ether, but unlike your garden variety void scent who hunt hapless mortals like beasts, we prefer to sate our hunger with their enthusiastic approval. I tell you, there's no ether as delectable as you'll find in food gifted with genuine appreciation, which set me to thinking, perhaps preying on mortals was an old-fashioned and misguided approach. So this is interesting, because it kind of ties into a lot of the themes they brought up in the tail end of the last expansion, where they explored, the void, which is, the reflection of this world that the void scent come from. Thus did I commit to giving the folk the sort of frights that dazzle and delight, winning hearts and minds, and in the process no small number of ether-laden delicacies. And what better occasion for such terrifying amusements as All Saints' Wake? The method is catching, too. Many void scent now seek ether in this manner. Phil Cox is one such reformed individual. When I first laid eyes upon him, I sensed promise. But get him in front of a crowd and you're lucky to get a smattering of half-hearted applause, let alone a few measly crumbs. You'd be better off hearing it from the Armin's mouth, though. He can't have gotten far. But yeah, no, they basically, weirdly enough, I think it started with the fact that, Reaper itself makes, a mutual contract with a Void Scent to, use its character powers. But also a character they introduced in the tail end of the last expansion is also a Void Scent who you are able to, communicate with and kind of come to understand a little more. And likewise find that there are other ways for them to get the ether they need to survive, other than just attacking people.
Yeah.
That sniveling whelp of an imp. Magic's this, magic's that. The sheer unbridled cheek of it. Wilcox is practically frothing in the mouth, so incensed is he by his treatment at the hands of Papa Gruff. You must soothe him before attempting to start a conversation.
Guys, I have bad news. Bringing the portal to Philadelphia.
Oh boy, that's gonna probably go worse than the last attempt.
The gang causes an international incident.
I'm just so glad that they made Phil Cox one name and not two names.
I'm probably an idiot. I feel like I definitely passed it, didn't I?
When am I gonna see Green Day, Jack?
Once I finish this quest.
Fine.
Apologies. I've taken leave of my senses. Your timely intervention is much appreciated. Wait, by the look of you, I'd say you're an adventurer. Let me guess, that pumpkin-headed lady sent you on to check... Sorry, I had something in my eye. Sent you on to check up on me, did she? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you my tale. Try as I might, I can't get the hang of transformation magics. Now that the means to delight the crowds, we're starved for appreciation. I'm an Ahriman, paralyzing prey with this big eye of mine. Not a problem. Turning them to stone with petrifying glare? A trifling task. Hells, I can even smell despair and all manner of negative emotions in the people around me. Obviously, paralysis and petrification won't win over the audience. my metaphorical nose for despair isn't going to put ether on the table either. I ought to just tell the pumpkin-headed lady I'm not cut out for this business. If you're here at her behest, you'd better come. I also just noticed, I like that they made his hair colors the colors of an Ahriman.
Yeah. So I saw a tweet where some guy went to a Terrifier 3 screening, and he was the first person in the theater, and then someone else came in, and it was a guy cosplaying as Art the Clown. And
I've seen a lot of that.
And the dude started laughing hysterically. He's like, no way someone came to this fucking cosplaying as Art. Guess where Art the Clown was sitting?
Right next to him.
Yep. He shut up real quick.
I gather you had a hand in Phil Cox's decision to lay bare his thoughts and feelings.
And I didn't really see this lady before.
Well, you didn't pick up on the fact that he kept calling her the pumpkin-headed lady?
I wasn't really sure what to expect, but it wasn't this.
Not that it did me good.
Images
Still
I
stuck
see.
at square one. Underappreciated and underfed. Such
My
a curious
Wi-Fi
child. Are you truly so blind to your own potential? Sorry, Kevin.
My Wi-Fi bugged out, so this is the first zoom-in of characters I'm getting. Both Phil Cox and the pumpkin-headed apparition.
No doubt you have an inkling as to what I speak of. Pray, share your wisdom with Phil Cox.
Phil Cox.
I mean, yeah, if he can smell despair, then easy way to find anyone who needs a pick-me-up. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find a void son who'd suggest that. I don't see how helping others helps me, but then again, I know little of mortal ways. So perhaps I should heed your advice. Ah, wait, I see the logic of it now.
Oh my god!
Kevin, bot.
I got it, don't worry.
Yep.
Don't need to say anything, I'm on it.
What better way
What?
to make use of my talents and knock that pompous Papa Gruff right off his pedestal? No, I'm getting ahead of myself. I have no idea where to start. Perhaps I can lend a hand with a little sleight of hand? Hold still. Boots? Oh yeah, so this is the outfit, Tim.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we get this outfit as a reward for beating this quest.
It is Green Day. Sort of.
Well, the tie is dyeable.
Yeah.
Not only is that getup guaranteed to turn heads, each and every thread is imbued with potent magic to aid in your newfound purpose. Oh, I think I can feel it. Maybe this isn't going to be so tough after all. There you are.
This is an outfit from an anime, I just don't know which anime it is.
Only One Piece.
I was gonna say
No,
it looks like
sorry.
if My Hero released a chapter in October, this would be some like key art before the actual chapter.
No,
Yeah.
I have to be behind you guys because I think my PlayStation is downloading something so I can't see. So I'm watching the stream. I was talking about the horns in the suit.
Yeah,
and
no,
this
I
is
know that's
definitely-
what we're talking
Okay.
about. Yeah, we're not talking about the clown.
I'm sorry, I
That's
thought we
fine.
were talking about the clown because you said One Piece. I'm like, oh yeah, that is Buggy the Clown.
I was talking about One Piece.
There you are. You know, I had thought to apologize for my harsh words earlier, since our act was my initiative and therefore our success, or lack thereof. It was ultimately my responsibility, but I sense you've been scheming. It pleases me to inform you, Papa Gruff, that I've found a way to win over mortals on my own terms. I found that hard to believe, but since you seem so confident, why don't we have ourselves a contest?
Okay.
Whoever garners the most affection and thereby the largest share of ether rich victuals wins, and to the victor go the spoils of subservience. The loser will be bound to obey their every whim. How does that sound? You're on. I hope you're ready to bow and scrape. The mortal epithet about one's bark being worse than one's bite comes to mind. Prepare yourself, Phil Cox.
You know, I was. Hold on. Damn it! It sucks, bro.
I know I've got this marvelous magic outfit, but I'm still not entirely convinced I have what it takes to beat Papa Gruff on my own. Come with me, just until I get the hang of things. That's all I ask.
I like
Very
the
well.
cat.
I shall leave Philcox in your capable hands.
I like the cat decoration. It's adorable. I am so glad they did not separate the name. It is stopping me from being the most immature human being on the planet.
How about we try and find a troubled soul in need of aid? But let's get out of here first.
So, I saw a picture of the Rizzler wearing the Mets, like a Mets uniform, and doing his like signature pose. I'm like, oh god, am I gonna blame this child for the Mets getting knocked out?
Yes.
Anyway, the Mets won tonight.
Oh, well, shit.
They beat the Dodgers 12-6.
Holy shit.
Like, where was that the last 2 nights?
They didn't have that Riz. They needed the Rizzler.
I'm
Right.
telling you
to look
guys,
for
Eric
hot-
Adams is to blame.
Again, I hate that fucking hat he was wearing in that photo. Fence-sitting asshole.
Yeah, I hate it. Go on.
Right. Time to look for folk harboring negative feelings. Give me a moment.
It's so fun.
Hold on. Something harboring negative things. Hold on, my mom is calling me. I'm disappointed in you. Yep. Just gonna put that away.
I don't know
Let's
if
try
it
to
has
find someone
anything to do
else.
with that pumpkin-headed lady's enchantments, but my powers feel more potent than ever. I've already found someone. Whoever they are, they're awful flustered. And to the northeast, I think. Though I'm not sure where exactly. The roads here can be confusing. Truth be told, this is my first time in the city. I've got a decent sense of direction, but I've yet to grasp the lay of the land. Do not trouble you to lead the way. A flustered target is northeast of here. I'll be right behind you.
Yeah, northeast roads tend to be not the most fun to drive.
Yeah. Honestly, what? Never mind.
What?
What was it? I was trying to figure out how to say it, but I couldn't think of it. I was like, honestly, navigating the Northeast is kind of rough. Don't worry about it. You know, like New England driving jokes, but then I was like, I can't make that work.
Ah, such glee. I mentioned a clown. I'd wager they just had the privilege of seeing one of Papa Gruff's performances. Listen, I'll be the first to admit that he's an expert illusionist, and you've only got the look of bleh. You've only got to look at folk like these ladies to see that he knows how to work a crowd. But I won't be upstaged. I'll prove there's more than one way to win over an audience, by following your timely advice, that is. Given the delight written on their faces, our opponent must have earned himself some sustenance, which means we've no time to lose. Onward.
Damn it.
So my friend Chris has been marathoning all the Friday the 13th movies.
Yep.
So far, he really hates Part 8.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well,
Gods, where's she gotten to?
Oh, gods, where's she gotten to? Ah, this must be the fella my senses were leading me to. Shall we find out what ails him? You there. What's gotten you so worked up? Oh, forgive me. There was this poor little girl who'd been separated from her mother. I was helping her to look, but she suddenly disappeared. I can't simply abandon her, but then again I have an urgent personal matter to attend to, and I don't know what to do. In that case, why don't I and my associate look for the girl? Then you can see to your affairs without worry. Thank you, thank you. She's a young lass dressed in blue. I hope you're able to find her forthwith. He certainly was appreciative, yet here I am empty-handed. Forget the food. We have a lost child to find.
her last words were, "Now you see me." She threw up the blue curtain, and then she was gone.
Detecting a
been days.
despairing presence to the east of here. Odds are it's the girl, which means I have a need of your navigation once again. After you. Because a little bit of
So-
lore to explain why they keep talking about food the way they do is the void is actually revealed to be a reflection of like this world that fell to dark aspected ether.
Yeah.
As a consequence of that, all the ether in their world that would naturally occur has become completely stagnant, and so they can only acquire the stuff they need to live by either taking it from others or finding it from other sources, which is why so many Void Sent try to break into our world where there's plenty. However, they've recently discovered that food from our world also contains a decent amount of ether.
Got it.
Either we need to get the souls of mortals, or we go to McDonald's. Personally, I'd prefer the souls of mortals.
McDonald's.
McDonald's brought back to McRib.
McDonald's.
UK only.
Oh. I thought this would be a fine opportunity to accrue some appreciation, but the poor girl is beside herself. She keeps calling out for her mama. Might I enlist your help? This must be the lost lass we've been looking for. If we want to earn her thanks, we'll need to reunite her with her mother, wouldn't you say? Which means we have a lady to locate. Any suggestions?
Would you pull down your mask? I can't quite hear you.
You're saying the mother will be worried about her daughter having gone missing. Brilliant. This is exactly why I had you accompanying me. Right then. That's the one other thing that is becoming more apparent the more we interact with Void Sent as characters rather than enemies, is that due to the fact that their world has been like that for millennia now, and most of them cannot die, their logic and sense of common sense is kind of fucked. Found her. I don't know which is the bigger boon, and having you by my side or this fancy finery. I think I've learned my way around the city more or less. I'll handle this next part on my own. Wait here. I'll be back with the girl's mother in no time.
We never saw him again.
Right, completely lost. It's like fucking Leon in Pokemon X or Sword and Shield.
Oh yeah.
You leave him unattended for 5 seconds and he's just lost, gone.
Can relate.
Yep. Been there, done that.
Hey, it's me, Billy Joe Armstrong.
Hilarious twist. That's not the girl's mother.
Oh, Jesus.
12 be praised. You're safe.
Who the fuck are you?
You have my
She's
eternal
Elle's
gratitude.
mother.
Excuse me, people. I don't know this woman.
Well, it's so good to bring a child back to her mom. Oh, you dumb bitch.
Now come in the van, child.
Now wait, is the twist that like the little lady is like the head criminal and their partners or something?
Well, I was just going to make a child abduction joke, but now I feel like a shithead for doing that.
Wow.
It's that bit from fucking Zootopia where Nick has like the partner who looks like a child, but it's actually
Yeah, the little Fennec Fox guy. Do you
yeah.
believe me now, Papa Gruff? Sweet, sweet appreciation. And all courtesy
All
of
right,
my special
Mama.
talent.
All right,
I can't
Mama.
help but
All
notice
there
they
the-
didn't offer you anything edible by way of thanks. For my part, I've already been rewarded with a tasty morsel.
Wait. Our Jill. It's gone.
That said, the gift
Hello?
of food is far from guaranteed. Indeed, perseverance is key, which is why I find myself performing show after show. I suggest you approach this context with the same tenacity, Phil Cox. I'm afraid he's right. Constant effort is key. Luckily, I sensed another troubled soul while I was tracking down the girl's mother. I'd better see what I can do to help. You know, I think I'm ready to go it alone now. Why don't you let our pumpkin-headed benefactor know? I'll come and find you when I'm done.
That'll go well.
Well, I'm afraid my next performance calls. Until we meet again, adventurer.
Jack, I'm gonna share something in the group chat that I think you appreciate.
Let me see this. Hope you like Italian.
Actually, it was funny. We were talking about McDonald's earlier, and I was doom scrolling through Facebook, and one of the things is like, what is it? It's Black Panther like taunting the Moon Knight, being like, "Come on, are you the Moon God? Are you the Great Monzu, or are you a coward?" And just like, dude, not now. The McRib is back.
You have my thanks, truly. Speak of the devils, here they come.
Oh gosh, everything is not working. My internet, why?
Dear, oh dear. That turned out to be a damn sight harder than anticipated. And all I have to show for my travails is a single cookie. I think the first gift I'd received would prove to be my last. Curses, I didn't receive so much as a crumb. Suppose that means you win. Very well, I'm yours to command, Papa Gruff.
Gruff.
You admit defeat far too readily, Phil Cox.
Huh? Eh?
Uh?
Was I right?
You have earned the debt of the Elfin Mafia. Hooray, we found you. I wanted to thank you properly for helping me and Mama. I brought you a pumpkin cookie.
Brought you a pumpkin cookie. Also, if anybody wrongs you, let me know. I can get
I'll
Mama
take
to
care
break his
of it.
legs.
I'll take care of it. Slowly slips from an English
this tastes
accent
like
to
shit.
an Italian.
Yeah.
His fucking reaction's so good. I love.
Oh my god.
We find out this is all Phil Cox's way of like cheering him up a little bit. It's like, look, he wasn't gonna get anywhere, so I just set up the whole thing.
We tell him that he just had a case of
like I said,
diarrhea.
Papa Gruff was introduced as a character in this a few years ago, and he started out as basically an antagonist before the pumpkin-headed lady kind of fucking kicked his ass just to fucking set him straight.
Yeah.
I'm glad you like it. Farewell. And remember, if anyone bothers you, I'll break their kneecaps.
I don't know where she gets it from.
Got
I mean, her
kneecap for your
her dad Nunzio is just as lost as I am. Makes it one apiece. A draw, then. Still, Phil Cox, while you had some assistance along the way, you've never
one
looked
apiece. One piece.
Shut up. Shut up. To think I'd see the day Papa Gruff sings my praises. Awfully kind of you to finally admit that I have worth. Is that all you desire? My begrudging acceptance? Have you forgotten your reasons for joining the festivities in the first place? Of course I haven't. The good people of Gridania are still in need of my help. And where there are common folk in need, there are cookies to be freed and given to me.
You fool.
Adventurer, I had better get going, but before I do, let me say this. I might have found a way to make the most of my talents, but I wouldn't have been able to do so without you and the pumpkin-headed lady. I'm sure we'll run into each other again one of these days. Till then.
It just becomes like the plot to Hoodwinked. A bunch of desserts are stolen. And it's just these two.
And Phil Cox and Papa Gruff get framed.
Yeah.
Which one has Phil Cox, when he and I first met, was an illusory after all. I should have taken my leave too. 'Twould be remiss of me to allow him to garner all the glory, to say nothing of the cookies.
So which one of them gets the schnitzel truck?
Schnitzel!
I'd say those two fiends ended up having themselves a frightfully fun-filled All Saints Week. Wouldn't you agree? And for your part in this, a fitting reward. I present to you a set of finery, as worn by
Gridania.
Most emotionally perceptive. That word.
Ariman.
Araben.
Wow, I get to be a part of Green Day?
Perhaps you wonder if your outfit is endowed with the same enchantment. You needn't worry. There never was an enchantment.
I love that you're giving her like a stereotypical witch voice when I'm pretty sure this woman's supposed to be in her 20s.
Look. That little charade. Almost a charade.
I thought you were going to say churro. That little churro.
I'm getting Phil Cox. The confidence he so sorely lacked. Although I dare say such a measure was unnecessary, given he had you to cheer him on.
$5.
Before I forget, you are hereby God, I am too tired
Cordially.
to be reading right now. Cordially invited to my humble abode for a get-together of sorts. Do drop by. I assure you, it will be frightfully entertaining. Anyway, your help is much appreciated. At this rate, my vision of an All Saints Wake for mortals and... What the fuck word is that?
Void Scent.
Void Scent alike might not be such a distant prospect. Though I do hope that these shenanigans haven't dulled your enthusiasm for this most occult of occasions. Bye.
You know, I think they explained in like either last year's or the year before that she is basically like one in a long line of witches who put on this whole charade of being like this pumpkin-headed demon to kind of keep the Void Scent in line on All Saints Wake.
Yeah. By the way, just because I keep thinking of Papa Gruff, do you know what I learned recently in more recent SpongeBob episodes? So SpongeBob gave Gary a device to basically, whenever Gary meows, SpongeBob gets to hear what he's trying to say. Gary calls SpongeBob Papa Bob.
Aww.
Right? Through it all, through all the bullshit, he still thinks it's his father. Also, I feel bad for my neighbors, because they definitely just heard me going off like that.
Well, I can't do it.
I'm not doing it again, Jack. You're going back to doing all the reading.
I can become the greatest character. I am... Brandahild.
I love it. Look at him. Hey, look at these muscles.
Oh my god.
Wait, have you guys seen that thing from Sparking Zero where during cutscenes you can change the POV?
Yo, yeah. I never pressed it.
Apparently during Vegeta's sacrifice when Trunks hugs him, you can jump to Vegeta's POV. You see most of Vegeta's chest before you even see Trunks.
Damn.
It's just, you just see his pecs. That's all you really see before you see his son sharing his supposed final moments with his father.
Well, say what you want about Vegeta. He really knows how to puff out his chest.
He does. Still need to get Sparking Zero. There's a lot of games I have to get. Do you like it?
Yes, there's a mistranslation. I wanted to bring this up last screen, but I have to make sure people are aware of this mistranslation. There's alternate paths, and one of the alternate paths says, beat this character without deflecting one of his attacks. You're supposed to do the opposite of that.
Oh.
So many people were confused as in what's going on, why am I failing this? It's like, no, you gotta actually do the opposite.
Okay. Anyway, Kevin, did you get Echoes of Wisdom?
I did not.
Did you know that Echoes of Wisdom is actually a Pokemon game?
No, it's a Persona game. What are you talking about? You persuade creatures to join your party.
Interesting take. Okay. Because it is basically... I said it's like a Pokemon game because you're effectively defeating monsters and then capturing them to send them out into battle for yourself.
Wait, hold on, what am I saying? Wait, do you actually capture them, or do you have to beat them up and then they drop something?
You have to kill them first, and then there'll be there'll be an option for you to like copy them, and then you can use them as. That's why it's called
Tim.
Echoes of Wisdom.
Tim, we are both wrong. This is that Muso Dragon Quest game where you beat up monsters, you get like the medal, and then you become the monster. But like you summon them instead.
Well, yes, that is 100% what it is. But also in this, like, I say capture. When you capture them, you copy them so you can summon them at any moment, which I assume is still possible in the Dragon Quest game.
Actually, now that I think about it, you can also defeat monsters in Dragon Quest, and in some versions they come back and they're like, I would like to join you. It's the same thing. It's just Dragon Quest, you sons of guns.
Well, no. It's like I say Pokemon because it's like, okay, this monster that you just fought and you defeated it, you can now use your wand, and the essence of that monster now lives within your wand. And if you go into battle with another monster, you can send that monster back out to fight it.
Wait, we're both wrong. This is Aria of Star.
It's Pokemon. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's also like Minecraft because you can summon a bed.
You're right. It is Minecraft.
And the bed is broken.
It is Minecraft. I did it all.
No, Echoes of Wisdom's a lot of fun. I really do wish I played the Link's Awakening remake first, because...
Is it connected?
Well, no. So this is like a sequel to Link's Awakening. The remake. At least I think it is. I didn't play it, so for all I know, they're two completely unrelated games. But they're just using the same engine.
I think, yeah, they have the same art style for sure.
The exact same art style, but very different gameplay style. But
also,
you do get to start the game as Link, and you also have the option, like, throughout the game, you can, like, summon Link, or, like, the spirit of Link, and you can play as him for a little bit.
Dang.
Yeah. And frankly, you should really save that for, like, boss battles, because, like, the game, again, you can summon, like, moblins out into battle to fight for you.
Oh, this is like that joke where... Never mind, it's not. My brain was like, it's like that joke where it's like a necromancer joins your party and then he summons a skeleton to fight and it's just like, Brad? It's like,
Steve,
what happened to you? Wait, did we both say the same name at the same time?
I said Steve.
Oh, I said Dave.
Damn. Ooh. That's what. So I tried the Wendy's Krabby Patty, which is just a Dave single with a special sauce on it, which was not that good. It was fine. It wasn't great, but it reminded me, like, last week, I was making that joke, like, you know, everyone's talking about Dave singles. Who the fuck is Dave? And then I, like, immediately went to the GIF search engine to find a GIF from Smiling Friends, where it's Pim going, you know, he's Dave. You know, creative Dave land.
This is the longest I've waited in tank queue.
I'll be 100% honest, I didn't even know you were doing anything because my Wi-Fi is being bad right now.
Yeah,
you thought I was just standing around?
I was gonna say, Jack's been, like, unnaturally quiet throughout this segment of the stream.
I was like, are we talking over another cutscene again?
I knew we weren't talking
I'm just
over
snoozing.
He's taking a nap. He's tired. Kevin, you weren't here for this conversation, so Jack, this is the third time you get to hear this story.
God.
So I saw Smile 2 tonight, which, by the way, very fun movie. Go check it out.
Yeah?
And for the first time in my life, I went to the movies by myself, which, very jarring, very weird, but very nice. It was nice to just kind of do it.
Yeah.
And,
I'm the lonely bitch who does it all the time.
Welcome to the club, man.
But I told Jack. I called Jack immediately when I was. So I went to like an AMC.
Yeah, he
And
literally texted me like, "Hey, are you doing anything?" I was like, "No, why?" And he like pulls me into a
I
Discord
called
call.
Jack, and I was just like, "Dude, I'm about to purchase like myself a seat for Smile 2, and there's one other person in the theater with me right now. Should I just get the seat next to them as a bit?" And Jack was like, "Don't. Why would you ever do that to someone else?"
That's like the creepiest thing you can do in a theater.
Well, then, like, so I got to the theater like a little early, and I was the only one there for a bit. But I did see the other person because they were like, "You saying Smile 2?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I was just like, kind of sitting there, like, what if they walk in, and as soon as they walk in, I just look at them and I just start doing the smile like they do in the movie, just like, be like, "Hey."
No, I have the download. You start in the farthest seat away from them. You slowly just stare at them and smile. At the 30-minute mark, you get closer.
You know, every other minute, I just I move his seat down.
Yep.
But also there was a couple who was also on the listing, and I texted my other friend, my friend Rachel, friend of the group, and I was like, what would be funnier, sitting next to the one other person there, or sitting next to the couple that's there? And she said, the couple is so much funnier. Or as Jack put it, it's gonna be the third wheel here.
Damn it. It's like, oh hey man, you look pretty alone there. Cool. Good luck. Cool, enjoy the movie. Hey friends.
No, go to the couple I don't know. I was telling Jack
Hey
too.
guys, I couldn't find you for a bit. I was worried.
Yeah, no, just fuck with these people.
Just make them
completely.
question, like, do we have a stalker we didn't know?
No.
Wait, so spoilers for Smile 2. So it's about for context, in this sequel, it's about a pop star, and there's a moment in the movie where she's doing like a fan meet and greet, and one of the fans is like this really creepy stalker. But for a moment, you're like, is this one of like the Smile demons?
Is this like a normal creep, or is this a fucking like someone who's under the influence of the demon?
Yeah. And then the guy, first of all, in the moment, he was just a creepy guy, but then he comes back later as, like, the demon.
Oh, it's a fucking, like, setup and fake out. I like that.
But then, when he comes back later, he's in her apartment, and he's stripped naked.
Ew.
And it gets worse. You see his underwear, and it's inside out, and it's, like, a deep brown mark on it. It's like,
Ew.
oh! I didn't need to see that, dude!
That's when Smile turns to get
turns to Grimace.
Smile turns to Grimace, and then the Smile demon was just next to them, just like lowers the smile. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Wait, no,
Well, then I have to ask, Tim, can the Smile demon kill the Grimace?
Nothing can kill the Grimace.
No further questions.
The Dodgers, well, no, I'm not going to say anything like that. Not going to jinx it now. Not going to jinx it now.
Don't.
No,
The Dodgers dodge this.
They have been dodging the Mets pretty well, frankly.
There's actually a guy who came with a bet. I'm sorry, I'm getting you sidetracked. We'll keep going.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Is there anything else?
No, I was gonna say it would be really funny if the stalker wasn't actually part of the entity at all, and he was just unrelated, and the entity's like, "What the fuck is that?"
No, I was saying that's the Smile demon comes in. That like big smile turns to the right, just like what the fuck?
What?
Just like smile drops the whole facade. Like, what are you doing?
Well, so again, spoilers, and I say spoilers for anybody who is gonna like listen to this. I know you two aren't planning on seeing the movie anytime soon. But after that guy gets dragged away by security, she turns back to the crowd, and then the Smile demon shows up, and it's like a 10-year-old girl, and it's really fucking creepy. But it's also kind of funny, because, like, I just imagine it's just a really weird girl who doesn't know how to react to celebrities. So it's like, I don't think that's the entity. I think it's just a child.
I can't. Now I'm just mad being like, it's actually really relatable because I feel like I would go up to like one of those like conventions and I'd just be like, oh my god, it's like the cast of Droppy or something, and I just didn't know what to say. I'd just be smiling super hard and just like,
Dude, it was me meeting Dan Aykroyd. I was like, hi.
And Dan Aykroyd's like, oh fuck, smile, demon. I always knew it would come from me.
I was just gonna happen. I can't do a Dan Aykroyd impression.
You think he wants my crystal vodka?
I mean, we had to buy it just to take a picture with them, so.
Yeah. That's what was sold actually at the local liquor store.
Oh yeah. They still sell it. You can get it anywhere. I still have that the autographed bottle for it. I never opened it.
Damn, you're actually unintentionally aging that wine too, making the wine sorry.
Not wine, but
the vodka.
Yeah. I am curious if it's any good. I haven't really heard anybody say whether or not it tastes good or whatever.
Well, know that now the value's appreciation is high because one, it's signed by Dan Aykroyd, and also you're aging that
I don't know if vodka gets the same effect.
You know what?
I'm not sure.
I don't even know why I'm talking about this stuff. I don't even know. I just know that when it gets older, it's more valuable.
It might just be a wine thing. 'Cause I know like beer doesn't have that because beer does expire pretty quickly.
You probably shouldn't drink that vodka then.
It's a collector's item anyway. Mildly.
But no, I had someone with a Mets shirt come into work today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my boss is from New York, so she commented on it. How do you think this guy from like a Mets shirt sounded? Because he was like the politest. No, he was like the politest, most like proper customer I've had.
Yeah.
Because like I generally work with like students who are like younger, so I'm just like, most of them are just like, all right, just give me this. I'm like, okay. This guy's like, all right, I think that I'd have this, please, and then this as well. I'm just like, and I'm just weirded out, like, all right, what the fuck's going on here? Why are you being so polite?
Do you expect Mets fans to just be rude New Yorkers?
They're not Phillies fans.
Yeah.
No.
Give us some. We're not Red Sox fans, Kevin. Come on.
God, Tim, I expect them to be rude New Jerseyans. Get it right.
Not everybody from Jersey is a Mets fan. We have a lot of Phillies and Yankees fans out here. Yeah.
Philly's pretty far.
No, well, because Jersey's like the middle ground for New York and Philly, so we get a lot of both.
Yeah. Also, I'm joking. Like, everyone comes in different, like, personalities, I guess.
Of course.
And one of those personalities is apparently the smile.
The Mets fans. Well, one of the Mets Dodgers games during the playoffs, they went back to their roots. They had people going into MLB games doing the smile thing.
Of course they did.
They fucking they know how to sell the movie. They know.
Like, here's the thing. It's a creepy smile. It's always scary. That one TikToker that does like the smile meme is always gonna have the creepier smile.
I think I know.
The funniest thing to me about this series of movies is that when the first one came out, I remember thinking distinctly, and I know I'm not the only person who thought of it like this, that is like, and I think I know exactly why, is like, really, that's the whole bit, that they have that fucking, like, smile, like, Snapchat filter, creepy smile Snapchat filter? And I know, I can bet, like, distinctly that the reason that was the thought process is because the movie Truth or Dare had come out, like, a year or two before, where that was like part of the whole gimmick, is that the characters would get that shitty smile filter.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying that they don't do some CG in some parts for smiles, and trust me, you know when they do it. But for the most part, it's like an actual, it's just uncomfortable smile to look at. Yeah. There's one part where she's the girl, the pop star, is like facing like her past self, and the smile demon's eyes take over, and it's like, oh, I do not like looking at that at all.
No, it's not. No.
That is uncomfortable.
No, here's the thing. I hate horror as much as I joke about it, but now my head's just like, what would be like the funniest thing to just be like, to just walk in and just be like, oh, it's just like.
Oh, so there's a plot in the movie where this one guy who's like been following like the demon because his brother was one of the victims. He contacts the pop star, like, I have a solution on how you can possibly beat this thing. She goes, okay, what is it? He goes, I'm gonna have to kill you. She goes, what?
Understandable reaction.
He goes, I'm gonna stop your heart, and then I'm gonna. Effectively, he's gonna do the fucking what's that movie?
The revive, fake
It
death.
Follows.
No. What's the movie
Sherlock
where like
Holmes.
people die and then they come back immediately?
Live, Die, Repeat.
No,
Edge of Tomorrow.
No, it's the
It's
Flatliners.
I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like the doctors.
Flatliners.
Yeah, he's gonna do that to her. By the way, he never does it. We never find out if it would work.
Damn.
They also use, you know what else I was going to say? They also use that trick in some Final Destination movies.
Yeah.
I think we're really missing the real thing here. You need to just smile back more intensely, and they'll be like, oh.
Well, she
Whoa.
tries that, where it's like...
She thinks it's just someone awkwardly smiling at her, so she smiles back.
Well, no, I should preface, she doesn't do that, but she does, like, say to herself, like, I'm in control, you're only in my head, I'm in control, and then, like, it kind of works. And then the demon corners her, and then the demon starts doing its thing where it tries to open her mouth, and then she just fucking bites its thumbs off.
Hell yeah.
But then she finds out, oh no, that this was literally, the demon expected all of this and planned for it.
I knew you would bite my thumbs off. Wait. How am I supposed to play video games now?
And then she wakes up and she's spoilers again. She's on the stage for her concert, and that's where the movie basically ends.
You tasted his flesh, now you are possessed.
Dude, when she fucking first gets possessed, the dude who kills himself, it's fucking crazy. Fucking
Also,
beats his...
sorry if you.
Yeah,
sorry
trigger.
if you wanted to see Smile too.
Well, look,
Well, we said
look.
spoilers before we started talking about this.
Did,
Yeah, we said spoilers multiple times, so it's on y'all. Yeah, no, the guy grabs... Also, this is like in the trailers, so fucking, you know. The guy grabs like the weight for like bench pressing, and he starts beating his face in with it. Which, one, that's a little impractical for a kill, because I don't care how strong you are, that's hard. Two, fuck. Like, his fucking, like, part of his jaw is just hanging off. It's like, oh, God. You see Terrifier 2, you can Terrifier 3, you can have lots of phenomenal gore effects and not be a shitty movie.
Hey.
You say that like either of us have seen Terrifier 3. We haven't.
No, but it's Terrifier. They're not good movies.
In all fairness, you act like I've seen a horror movie. Willingly.
We're gonna make Kevin watch a horror.
No.
It is Halloween. It is October.
Yeah.
No.
Kevin, we will literally give you the easiest horror movies to watch first. Yeah, Jack, let's make him watch Poltergeist.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's got one moment that'll make you quiver a bit. That's not the right word I wanted to use.
Whoa.
That's not the word I wanted to use.
Oh wow, the black man just kind of stood in that nonsense.
Yeah, I saw
Also,
that.
they call them firearms, but his arms don't seem to be on fire.
You're banned.
But it's his channel. Banned.
Chat, get this dude banned!
Also in my head, when they were like, oh, rats, get rid of them, my head immediately went to, oh shit, a rat.
Oh, shit. Oh, rat.
Rat.
Yeah.
It's always funny.
It's always funny. Oh, I got in the Halloween version. It's, oh shit, a ghost!
Oh, so I was at a library today for work, and they had a little display for bats aren't just for Halloween, and they had like little plushies of different types of bats.
Aw, that's adorable.
Right? I was like, that's so cute. What the fuck?
Yeah. One of my coworkers,
Go on.
I don't really know. Do you know how hard it is to get bats out of your home?
No.
Well,
Did
a
you
big part
have
of
that
like
moment?
that,
No.
beyond anything else, is that they are protected animals. So,
Yeah. But,
like, you need to go through a lot of like legal loopholes besides just the actual difficulty of getting them out.
yeah. Luckily, I don't suffer for it, but my coworkers dorm, they have bats in the ceiling, and it's like 1,000 to like 4,000.
Because again, you have to do it all under regulation, so it's
And
kind
then,
of a
of
pain in
course-
the ass.
And of course, landlords like, you know, like you'll be fine. It's just a couple of bats.
Just a couple
And this is
bats.
the same dorm that's had a porch rotting for 40 years.
Oh no.
So it's the Bankus of that college.
Oh yeah.
For context, to those that don't know, Bankus is a dorm at Champlain College that no one gives a shit about it. That's where they send like the kids they don't care about. No offense to anybody from Champlain who lived in Bankus.
Yeah.
It had a reputation. Let's go with that. Which one was
Anyways,
the
let's-
haunted dorm? There was like a
I
haunted.
think it
dorm.
was Jensen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember a girl in my math
Whichever
class
one had the
freshman year.
watchtower to it.
Yes, it was. It was that one.
No. I think is that the one with the watchtower? Because I know mine had like a little tower on top that had a satanic like elf on the shelf up there, but like otherwise like the
No.
ones that were discovered in Spires was
It was the
different.
one by the old rental shop that had a tower.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
not that one.
But the girl in my math class freshman year, her roommate, I believe, was seeing a guy at the time, and they lived in that dorm. And one day the guy woke, like they were just laying in bed, and he just woke up and he had scratches. And it wasn't from her; it just came out of nowhere.
I was gonna say,
I mean,
that's not supernatural. She's just a freak in bed.
No. Trust me, not those kind of scratches. Like they were not like on his back. They were like on different parts of his body. It's like I'm gonna go because I don't know what the fuck happened here.
Yeah. Goddamn smile
granted,
demon style.
there's the same evidence of ghosts as look at this footage from Disney World where like the lawn grass moves weirdly.
I mean, also, I was gonna say this is the same kind of ghost evidence that Zach Bagans uses.
Of course.
My
Zach,
favorite kind of ghost.
if you're watching this, and you're not watching this, but if you're watching this, I would love to be on your show. Have you seen the episode where I think it's Ghost Adventures, where they had Post Malone on it, and they just kept calling him Mr. Post?
Mr. Post, can you tell
Well,
us
'cause
more
Post-
about your supernatural experiences?
For context, Post is his actual last name.
I did not
But
know
also,
that.
but also, just calling him Mr. Post when we only know him as Post Malone is so funny. But also, they spent the whole episode, because Post Malone obviously was high when they did the episode. So
Of
they spent the
course.
whole episode fucking with him.
Who the fuck is this guy?
I like him. He's goofy looking. He's not goofy looking, but like, there's something about like the face that they're giving him that I'm like, it's a little
Well, he's
soft.
Maul skull because his head is a giant hammer, aka a maul.
I was about
There,
to say,
okay.
those sons of bitches, they did it.
They did it. He's a hammerhead.
See, look, he just used his head to split that giant rock.
Nice.
He's hammerhead.
You know, a
He's
lot
my
of karate
least
experts can
favorite
do that
street
too.
level Marvel villain. Yeah, I said it.
Guys, be careful. He's been practicing at Cobra Kai.
Apparently, we're getting the Karate Kid crossover that people have been waiting for 10 years. Daniel's son is meeting up with Jackie Chan's character from the Karate Kid remake.
Hell yeah.
Where is Jaden Smith? I don't know.
Does anybody know?
I don't even think Jaden Smith knows. Actually, wait. You know what? I'm gonna double check. I saw this like offhand, and I don't even know how true this is. Let me double check. Hold on. Karate Kid Legends. It's an upcoming American martial arts film. Yep, no, this is real. Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio.
Fuck yeah.
Hey,
And Danny McBride.
Oh, okay.
Are we getting the... is this going to be the Karate Kid and the Foot and the Fist Way crossover that nobody wanted? For God's sakes, Kevin, there's a Danny McBride movie called The Foot and the Fist Way, where he's like a karate school teacher.
damn.
Yeah. Ugh.
A Slayer? Well, I hope he's a Slayer. He's trying to kill me. Guys, read things.
I don't know why you reminded me of a bit from Hot Rod, where he's rolling down the hill on the little cart. He's like, "All right, guys, if I want to stop, I have a safety word, and it's whiskey." Why are you saying it like that? Like what? Like really weirdly. Saying what weirdly? Never mind. I will forget it. Oh, Lordy.
Ooh, new weapons. Hell yeah.
You get new weapons. No. When you sheath the weapon away, does it become a whip off?
That was awful. That was an of in the cold food, of out the hot eat the food kind of joke, Kevin. Yes, I know the entire thing. Don't question me.
I can't even repeat that, honestly. My brain just can't process it.
Also, the way that I started laughing made it seem like I was slowly registering what Kevin was saying. So, like, it seemed like I just got hit with Kevin's shitty joke. I was like, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
No, that's a lie. Don't you dare do that.
Oh my god. I definitely was kind of like taking it in. I was like, I want to fucking smack him so bad right now.
Now I can start unlocking the gear set I actually care about.
Where's your Green Day outfit?
I'm not going to wear it on the Paladin. That wouldn't make any sense.
It's on holiday.
Kevin, I'm going to drive up to you right now. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. You're being a real American idiot right now.
Yeah. Oh, God.
This conversation is as painful as pulling teeth.
Kevin, what would your mom think? Well,
My mom would.
That's it. That's where it ends because they have a song called "She."
Okay. No, my mom would be like, God damn it, Kevin. And my dad would be like giving me thumbs up of approvals, being like, I've taught you well, son.
You know what? Good riddance. Did.
Ah, crap. I forgot.
All
I gotta
these
walk
puns
down
are
the
making
lonely
you sound
road.
like a chump.
Don't know enough Green Day songs.
You know what?
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 I have nothing to say to that.
Chicken butt. I don't know.
I'll probably have more to say when I come around.
God damn it. Oh, God.
This awkward silence is really making me feel like I'm all by myself.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm starting to feel like Obama's elf. Because I don't want to be Obama's elf.
Look, I'm coming clean. Going back to my sassafras roots. I'm trying to find what other fucking Dookie songs I can work into this.
I don't know, Jack. These jokes make me feel like I'm such a fucking basket case.
Really? They're making me feel like a burnout.
You know what? I'm going back to bed. Wake me up when September ends.
Gonna catch
Fuck,
yourself
wait,
some...
October.
Going to bed, gonna catch some Amenius Sleepus.
Yeah, well, wait, Tim, but you gotta
Thank you.
remember.
I wasn't sure how I was gonna work that one in, so thank you for that.
Wait, hold on, Jack.
You know what, Jack? In the end, it doesn't matter. There is a Green Day song called "In the End." It's on Dookie. Fuck you.
No, you know what? I'm gonna walk down the lonely road because it's the only road I've ever known. I don't know where it goes, but my
You know
shadow
what?
is the only one that walks beside me.
Look, guys, when it comes to these Green Day jokes, we're all having a blast. But frankly, at this point, these jokes have burnt out.
I already made a burnout joke, you son of a bitch.
Sorry.
The two I can't really find a way to work in naturally are FOD and Welcome to Paradise.
Welcome to paradise.
That's what I'll say when Tim gets here and beats the shit out of me.
I have to listen to the Dookie D-make that they put out recently.
Well, yeah, so there's a whole website. I think I shared that to the group chat, the whole website for it. So do you know what they're specifically doing for this beyond just like that they recorded them on these mediums?
What?
You can basically pay to enter a draw. You can basically like enter a drawing for the ability to buy one of the limited copies they made of each of these.
Oh my god! All right.
And it varies from medium to medium. Like they only have one Teddy Ruxpin that plays Chump, for example.
That's funny.
How many player piano rolls that play Burnout do they have?
They have
have 3.
They have a song on Nimrod called "Platypus, I Hate You."
What the
What a
fuck?
title! What a title!
Let's see. Having a blast on a floppy disk. They have 50 copies of that. So that one's one of the easier to get, which is why it's only $19 to enter.
There is. I'm looking at a 21st Century Breakdown. This album had like 2 songs worth talking about, and they both were overplayed.
There's only one edition of the doorbell that plays Longview. There are 25 editions of the Game Boy cartridge that plays Welcome to Paradise.
I gotta listen to that one. That's the one.
There's only one version of the Tooth Tunes toothbrush that plays Pulling Teeth.
That's amazing. That's remember fucking that
Yes.
Tunes?
Yeah.
There's only one Big Mouth Billy Bass that plays Basket Case.
Do you want to know the most disappointing thing about that toothbrush? None of them played Shiny Teeth in Me.
Yeah, Nickelodeon, what the fuck? There's 3 copies of the Hit Clips cartridge that plays She.
She.
Does anyone else remember Hit Clips? Is that just me?
What the hell is
I
Hit
do.
Clips?
I don't think I ever had one.
They were these little cartridge-based, like, music mediums that you would plug into a specialty little, like, keychain speaker, and it would play it in a, like, it would be super compressed, so it's not a good way to listen to music, and each cartridge only held, like, 1 track. But it's basically just like a little chip cartridge with a single song on it. I had them back in the day, I remember that.
What did you have?
I don't remember. I don't remember the actual songs.
Yeah.
I had
For all I know, it could have been a Green Day song. Probably wasn't.
I had a tooth thing, one of those toothbrush music things. It was Push It to the Limit, the Corbin Blue song, because it was the only one in the store and I wanted to try it out.
There are 10 editions of Sassafras Roots on 8-track.
8-track?
Alright. There are 5 editions of When I Come Around on Wax Cylinder.
Okay, go off.
Coming Clean on X-Ray Record, there are 3 editions of that.
It is amazing. Like, it's easy to forget, like, Dookie really was a fucking solid album.
There's only 1 answering machine that plays Amenius Sleepus.
Why? Why an answering machine?
Where is
Because
this
why
answering
not?
machine?
There are 10 editions of the mini disc that play In the End.
Okay.
There are 20 editions of the Fisher-Price record that plays FOD. Does anyone else remember the Fisher-Price record player?
Yeah.
It was
God.
basically a glorified music box, because the records themselves just had the bumps to, like, pluck the, like, little brass bits of the music box, which was hidden in the arm of the record player.
Yeah, of course.
And then, all by myself on a hand crank music box, it has 10 editions.
Oh my god.
And it's like one of those little clear hand crank, like, music boxes that you see all the time.
This is reminding me of the auction that's going on for all the Power Rangers costumes. And it's, have you heard about that, Jack? The Power Rangers auction?
Not of that, but I do know some Ghostbusters stuff went up for auction recently, because the head molds for the Scoleri brothers were put up.
Perfect timing.
But also, yeah,
no, yeah.
That part.
because I think we talked about the whole Dookie thing on a different stream, but for those who didn't know, Green Day's Dookie album is turning 30 this year, and it's like typically a thing when an album hits 30 that they'll do a remaster of it, but Green Day thought it would be very funny to do a demaster, so they've
Very
put each track from the album onto, in their own words, 15 obscure, obsolete, and otherwise inconvenient formats, the way it was never meant to be heard.
Yeah.
The Hit Clips, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, again, only fucking She is on Hit Clip.
Yeah. I'll buy it. Fuck it. No. So with the Power Rangers thing, just real quick, everybody has basically said, "Oh, so the Power Rangers brand is dead."
Oof.
Because they're getting rid of all of the costumes.
Ooh.
Like, they do not plan on making any new, at least with like the original incarnation of Power Rangers. They make no plans.
Well, you don't know.
of-
They might just have made new ones, frankly.
Well, also the last show was a fucking dud. Yeah.
I mean,
And
it does.
sucks 'cause-
It has, like, for a while, felt like kind of an artifact of its time, as much as I hate to say it.
Yeah, and also I watched a scene where like they introduced the very first canonical Orange Ranger, and man, that was acting. Wasn't good, but it was acting, in fact. Like, yes, Queen, give us nothing. Yeah, no, but Power Rangers as we know it from, like, that original canon, it's dead. Like, they're definitely gonna kill off the brand and then hopefully reboot it to something else later. Which is kind of sad, because, like, come on, it's Power Rangers. It's been around for so long at this point. But also, like, kind of shocking they even got this far along. Like, look, Transformers, Ninja Turtles, even fucking He-Man came back. Like, how the fuck did Power Rangers die? Oh, fucking G.I. Joe effectively died too, right?
Hey, no. There's going to be a G.I. Joe Power Ranger or Transformers crossover movie.
Sure, bud.
I mean, apparently that is still in production. As nuts as that, like, little end credit scene was in the end of Rise of the Beasts.
Because everybody thought it was going to be Sector 7.
Yeah, but no, then it's like fucking G.I. Joe. I was like, wait, what? Hold up, go back.
Hold on, what are we doing here? Channing Tatum coming back? Is The Rock coming back?
I mean, frankly, if Channing Tatum was coming back, I'd actually probably go see it.
Here's the question, though. Marlon Wayne's coming back.
Probably not.
I was watching a thing with Max Greenfield and Damon Wayans Jr. and Damon Wayans Jr. had asked Max Greenfield the question: Do you know what stage name I use in stand-up to avoid any relation to my family? Max was like, "No, what was it?" He went, "Kyle Green." He's like, I took two of my brother's names, and or rather two like relative names in the family. He's like, I just fucking combined them, so nobody knew I was a Wayans.
I mean, I get it. Like, you
want to.
Part of it is you want to like have your success be your own, and also you don't want to be typecast just because of what your family's known for.
Especially when you're the junior.
Yeah.
Like, because at that point in time, Damon Wayans is still a pretty big household name. Maybe not household name, but he was still a pretty big actor.
Take a moment to talk about how Jack is fighting Tron.
Yeah, he is fighting Tron.
This is how it was always meant to end. Dying at the hands of what I hold dear.
Is this why you wanted to stream Final Fantasy so bad?
No, this is just actually like a dungeon that has a really cool gear set that drops, and it's the current level of my paladin.
No, I get it.
Sometimes we gotta kill the things we love to save the planet.
Rate! Give him a rate, Jack. How would you rate his performance?
What?
Because his name is R8. Rate.
Well, Tim, you might as well slap a G in front of that R8, because he's doing great.
This whole episode has been nothing but really shitty puns.
I don't even know how we got the Green Day. Oh, that's a big Tron bike.
How did we get the Green Day? I guess I was talking about the.
Well, no, it was the outfit I got from the Halloween event.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, that's right.
God, we were so far gone from the actual game. Fucking.
Oh, right. So I was like, oh, because it's on holiday.
Yeah. Yes. That's why.
God fucking damn it.
I still want a fucking roundhouse.
I am such a comedic genius only when people aren't watching.
We are watching. Well, yeah.
I know, but like,
we are watching.
The only other time was like when everyone logged off stream and I was like chatting with that one guy during the Poker Rogue stream, and he was talking about how that one fish, Bruxish in Pokemon, looks like a Jackson Pollock painting. And my response to that was like, yeah, I read paintings. And then I was like, Evan, what the fuck did you just say? Like, yeah, I read paintings. And I'm just like, I did not just say that in front of people. And that's not out there.
It's too late.
Yeah. But, yeah, no, then it's just like... at work, I've been doing detective puns because I just ran out of things to think about.
Because you're a real dick.
Detective, yeah.
No, just like private eye, dick.
I got that.
And yes, that's why the original Robin is Dick Grayson.
That's why it's Dick Gumshoe. Not because he's a jerk. He's a lovable boy who needs to get a pay raise.
Yeah, because he might be homeless.
Yeah.
I can't say
He's
for
a
certain,
terrible-
but he might be homeless. He's not a good detective.
Who's the fantasy eye character that's like the reporter?
Oh, fuck, why can't I remember his name?
I love
It's fucking
him.
Murph's character, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I was listening to the first episode of freshman year, and as soon as he came in, I'm like, oh, he's my favorite. Like, between him and fucking...
Oh, wait, no, I do know, because a different character related to him has one of my favorite deliveries. He's cupcake. Yeah, no, it's Riz. And yes, that is his
Riz.
name, and I think it predates the fucking phrase, before you ask.
Yes. Actually, I take it back. Riz is not my favorite. Kristen Appleby's favorite.
Oh my god. Wait, so you just started freshman year?
No. So I've like... Well, first of all, I didn't start... I did listen to a little bit of the first episode, and I do love Kristen. But my girlfriend has like given me like the rundown of all the characters, and like...
Okay, so
every
you
time
already
she
know what Kristen's deal is. Got it.
Yeah. Every time she gives me new details about Kristen, I'm like, she is my favorite character.
Yeah, that's fully understandable.
She is such a fucking mess, and every little detail about her is fucking incredible.
Have you gotten to the Cubbies, my favorite anarcho-socialist halflings?
No.
You haven't gotten to Bud Cubby and his adorable family of anarcho-socialist halflings?
No.
Well then, now you have something to look forward to.
Yay! Who's like the one villain? I think she's like a fellow student.
I can't remember her name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, that shit was funny. We watched like the best of like junior year, I think, because my girlfriend put it best. Like, if you don't have Dropout, this is like the only way you can really watch it, and it's the only way that really works. Because we did try. Sadly, I think because they're like, oh, if you have a YouTube Premium membership, you can watch Dropout videos. Not so.
I mean, Dropout
Sorry,
itself is like $5 a month.
I'm not spending money right now.
Fine. Only because I know I told you to save for something, even though I don't know if that's related.
It's not related. I'm just cheap, and also I know I'm not going to use Dropout enough to warrant spending $5.
Fair enough.
Like, when I have listened to I've watched enough of their stuff to know these guys are fucking hilarious. I also just know from my own experience with Rooster Teeth, I'm not gonna fucking keep track of this stuff enough to really warrant paying for it. Because back in college, I absolutely used my sponsorship with Rooster Teeth to the full advantage. And then they stopped making good stuff.
Got a sponsorship from
Also,
So-
the other thing, if you watched episode 1 of Fantasy Eye freshman year, to this day, I think Brennan still holds a grudge over them, like, thinking the corn minions are adorable and calling them corn cuties.
So
Because he has
Are they
threatened to party wipe them on a few occasions if they call an enemy monster a cutie.
Yeah. Context, Kevin, because I know you sounded confused before. Rooster Teeth's premium membership was called sponsorships back in the
Okay.
day. And then they changed to Rooster Teeth First.
Oh, okay, I see.
It was bad. That was a bad decision on their part.
Also, do they call the children of those things children of the corn?
That was terrible, Kevin.
Look, I'm in a mood today. I'm very tired. I had like double the amount of sushi that I usually have.
Oh man,
And the only thing to
Kevin's got
sustain me is
sushi and
French
he's
fries.
going.
Wow, that protector has two mysterious rings on its top. Are those perhaps wheels?
Surprisingly not.
What?
But
You know what? Honestly, I miss the
Ow.
Tron bikes. They started introducing spears, and I think that's really when this dungeon went downhill. Bring back Tron. Disney, take lessons. Or not. I don't know how it would go.
I'll be right back.
Alright. That was the last we ever saw of it. Should just be a keyboard in this fight so you can hack it. But did you hear that Typhlosion has been cleared of all charges?
Yes, it was a translation error.
So good. I like.
Now, what
I like
about the
Typhlosion.
others?
Well, not Typhlosion.
Because that's the thing, and I'm sure it is a similar story, probably. Typhlosion was not the only one. What about Lapras?
Just like Typhlosion was clear. And it's like, yeah, but what about the other ones? And then just like sweat, just like the Game Freak exec, like that. What is it? That Jordan Peele like sweating meme. Oh jeez. Anyways, now we're on to Bird. Your dungeon. It's
They're
another
electrical
bird.
birds.
Yeah, and then there's a Firebird, but I think that's someone else's bird.
Zapdos? Moltres?
Articuno? No, not
No
yet.
ice. There's no ice birds. Oh god.
No, I've met a very nice bird.
Shut fucking no.
They're pretty cool.
Go to hell.
I'm so tired, I'm sorry. It's all I can think of. My puns have taken flight, much like these birds.
Kevin, I'm gonna drop kick you.
No, that will send me flying.
Someone summed up the existence of the Patrick Star Show pretty perfectly. It's crazy how my perception of this show went from, why would I want to watch SpongeBob again, but Patrick is the main guy. It barely does stuff feel different, too. Let's fucking go! Patrick ran over 40 pedestrians and killed incidentally 3 people with a gun. And, like, frankly, that probably does happen on this show. I wouldn't know, because I don't watch it.
Damn, Patrick Star is hitting some hard times. You could say he's living at rock bottom.
Kevin.
I don't know why I'm so quick-witted with puns today. I'm sorry. Oh, now it's just bad. Realize that they're so lucky that they're G7 and not G6.
But, Kevin, they can't be fly.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what she's saying. She's whispering so weirdly.
Wait, hold on. I have to double check something. I feel like I'm wrong about what I was about to say out loud. Okay, so I was right about what I was going to say. I find it so fucking weird how involved with our politics Jordan Peterson is, despite the fact that he is a fucking Canadian.
I mean, a lot of people on the right who are very vocal in politics aren't even U.S. citizens.
I know. And, like, look, I'm not saying he can't be conservative for, like in general.
But he is very much involving himself in the U.S. political scene, even though he has no ability to vote in it. Yes.
Yeah. Go back to... Doesn't say something really wrong.
No. Go on. Say it.
No. Don't say your thing while we're fighting Xander the Snake Skinner.
Oh my god.
Look Xander the Snake Skinner in the eye and tell him...
Isn't that like a South Park episode where they're like, oh, immigrants. I wish they would go back to their country. And it's a group of Canadians.
Yeah,
oh yeah, because in South Park, the wall they build on the border is to Canada. But Canada builds the wall first and tells Americans they can't come in.
Damn. I forgot about that.
That was... God, I remember the Simpsons episode where we did it. It's just like, we felt bad, so we made a little blood. It's like, you guys. Oh, that was wholesome.
Apparently, what was it, Russ Cargill? Apparently he was in one of the more recent Treehouse of Horror episodes, but like as like a background cameo.
Still, that's fun.
Really,
yeah. I think he was like an environmentalist poster in the background. That's really all it was.
Up, the rippling screen is down.
That being said, I hate that scene because so first of all, it's Silent Bob finally killing Silent Bob. Jesus Christ, Sideshow Bob. Two very different characters.
Is this the Treehouse of Horror where he kills Bart and then kind of like keeps his body around just for the sake of it?
Yeah, it's like when he first kills Bart, it's like, I finally did it! And then Skinner walks in, sees it, and goes, Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm like, nah, bullshit. Skinner would beat the shit out of that guy if he saw that. You're telling me, with all the history those two have, Skinner wouldn't fucking murder such a buff right there? Anyway.
Damn, is this guy a Dark Souls player? Why is he so upset about the souls he's lost? I'm sorry. Why are there like sword check marks? Okay, I see.
God, there's a fucking trailer for a movie I saw tonight that it genuinely like had my attention. I'm annoyed because I can't remember what it was. Unrelated. Have you guys heard about the new Clint Eastwood movie?
No, I didn't know he was
Clint
doing
Eastwood
anything.
is still making movies?
Oh yeah. Apparently, this production, if you got to work on it, it's the greatest job you've ever had because Clint Eastwood is so old and tired that he made sure that you just got to go home early as soon as he wanted to be done with the shoot.
I was gonna say, like, what exec is making him still make this shit? He looks so exhausted.
I think it's the ones that are too nice to say no to him because I think it's his ideas. Anyway, the movie's about a juror who's on trial, or excuse me, it's about a juror who's doing a case where it's like a guy's on trial for murder, except the juror is the guy who did the murder.
Oh,
So
okay, that's actually kind of interesting.
So he's kind of just sitting there like, oh man, oh god, this fucking guy is gonna take the bullet for me, isn't he? And it's like him like contemplating like, should I say something or should I let this dude go to prison for my sins?
Well, I'm glad we beat it because the healer just died at the last second.
Oh shit!
Why did the
Yeah.
healer have to pay for the sins of Clint Eastwood? Damn you, Clint Eastwood!
Dude, he's like what, 95 now? Like he's old. I think the last movie I think the last movie he did was Cry Macho. That was 2 years ago.
I was gonna say it was either Cry Macho or the Mule.
Yeah.
It's definitely Cry Macho because the Mule was 20. It was either 2019 or 2020. That movie was really good too. Cry Macho was okay. You could definitely tell Clint was getting up in age at that. I mean, fucking, he was up in age 10 years ago, but like you watch Cry Macho and he's barely getting sentences out. Fucking still got a really good monologue though. So, you know what? I'll give it to him.
I do want to, like, not only just to, like, stretch out this stream a little bit, but also because, like, this was the Halloween event stream for Final Fantasy, so I'm going to do this dungeon next because it very much fits the vibe.
Oh yeah, the theme park.
The haunted theme park.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
Ghosts!
Is it Spooky Island?
No.
Have you guys seen
Not that
Adver-
kind of haunted theme park. Very much more like fairy tale haunted.
Okay.
You guys seen advertisements about like a world or like that kind of like horror mansion
Oh, wait,
place?
actually, hold on. I'm going to modify one thing because while does not fit the theme very much, I was bummed out Tim never got to see that. So we're going to see which one comes first and then do the other one after.
So, before the trailer started rolling out, I got like the movie stuff. So you know, Six Flags, they have like their Fright Fest every year.
Yeah.
Apparently, they're trying to copy Universal.
Oh, that's adorable.
Like, it's like we got Saw, and we got Trick or Treat, the little Sam guy, and we got so many movies, guys. We got so many horror franchises here. It's like,
I think I saw they had like one Six Flags park. Oh, beautiful! It's the one I wanted you to see first, Tim. I saw one. I think it was a Six Flags park had Stranger Things season 4, and they had Vecna, which was just a mannequin up in a T pose, like dressed as Vecna.
Oh God.
Like, just a static figure.
Six Flags, you truly are the cheap park.
Look. Six Flags in Jersey has some great coasters, and that's about all I can say for it.
Look, fucking Nitro's Nitro. Not even gonna question.
Anyway, Tim, this guy's whole deal is he's basically a heel.
He's Kane!
The Brute Bomber.
Speaking of which, the Brute Bomber, what a name.
Well, because his whole bit is that he's, like, possessed himself with the spirit of a bomb, like the Final Fantasy creature. Which is why he's got a face on his chest.
Oh, that reminds me. Fucking, just to mention Kane. So, Undertaker has his podcast, which is so fun. And apparently, he invited Donald Trump to be on his podcast.
Oh boy.
Look, we all knew Taker was a fucking Republican Texan for years now. Like, anyone who was shocked by that, like, you're nuts.
The Brute Lariat.
Let me see this. It's a fucking clothesline. Let's see it. Damn! It's a clothesline from hell. But yeah, no. Not only did Donald Trump go on the Undertaker's podcast, Kane was also there. And everybody in the comments basically said the same thing. Do you think Donald Trump actually thinks they're brothers?
Well, I saw someone... Was it you who sent... Yeah, you sent me a post making a joke about it. It's like, your brother has the
like,
fire
tell me
powers.
more about these tariffs you want to do. It's like, now the lightning, did they teach you that at wrestling school? Or
did you have that from birth? Because your brother,
like,
he has the fire powers.
Great guy, great mayor. By the way, he was... Actually, I can't speak for his actual political words. I just know Glenn Jacobs is a libertarian who is very comfortable with the Republican Party. Like most libertarians. Anyway, go watch classic Kane matches, because those are fun. If you guys need a good Kane match, WrestleMania 17, his triple threat with him, Big Show, and Raven for the hardcore title. There's a part where Kane grabs Raven. Keep in mind, so Big Show and Kane, understandably, both are large men, both 7 feet tall, supposedly. Oh. Raven is my height. Raven is short.
Yeah, but she has magic from her father, Tyson.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. He's drinking something fucking fishy. He's doping. Ref, get in here.
Hey, steroids are legal. This is sports entertainment. Come on. No, so...
Holy shit, he knocked out the ref!
Holy fuck. Actually, that's common. Professional wrestling refs are known.
But again, it's all playing into that joke that he is just a pro wrestling heel.
No, of course. But my favorite thing about pro wrestling refs, they all have glass bones. If they get even slightly nudged, they will collapse.
But also from here on, his abilities get bonus effects, so now he does a 2-parter for the lariat.
Beautifully done.
This is fucking nuts. The professional wrestler Raven, he's 5'9", 5'10", small guy. So Kane grabs him, they go backstage, right? Kane grabs Raven, fucking chucks him through a window.
Jesus fuck.
And it's awesome. And then Raven gets on a golf cart I think, yeah, Kane hops on the golf cart with him, and then Big Show hops on a different golf cart and chases after them. Raven crashes his golf cart into like a fence in the backstage area. And after the match, one of the production crew members came up to him and said, "You don't know how fucking lucky you are, dude." He goes, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Where you crashed the golf cart, that's where the entire arena's electrical system was. You were inches away from shutting down all the power."
Wait, why is it all connected to a fence?
No. Like where the fence was like walking off, there were wires right on the ground.
Oh god.
He would have crashed right into it, and he would have shut down the entire arena's electrical system.
And probably electrocuted himself too, jeez.
No. He would have been fine in that regard. They made it clear, like, it would have been a problem, to put it lightly.
First they knock out the ref, and now they knock out the power. What is with this?
No, the refs were fine in that match, actually. The refs survived. Raven didn't. Raven definitely didn't survive.
And what is it, like 2 electrical companies?
God. My favorite part of that match is Raven comes out with like a shopping cart filled with weapons to fight Kane and Big Show with, and in the minute Kane comes out, he just starts beating the shit out of him. Raven grabs like a wet floor sign, smacks Kane with it. Kane's like, "That's cute," just fucking punches him. I love pro wrestling. It's so fucking stupid.
Oh, God, he's getting with the source. I'm cuidado, piso mojado. I'm correct.
Oh, God, excuse me. I'm so
That's
sorry.
the only Spanish
Hold
phrase.
it. This isn't fucking football. Speaking of which, I know the answer's probably no to this. Did you guys see the Saints Broncos game? I think it was on Thursday.
No, I did not.
What a shit show that was. I'm so glad I'm not those guys. Literally, I kind of have to just send you highlights because it's laughably, holy shit, it's laughable, I can't pronounce this word. It's humorous how terrible both of these teams are. And I'm saying that as a Giants fan this season. I mean, fucking... I'm just gonna have to find replays for you guys, because holy shit, it was a train wreck. Like, no one came out of that game looking good. It was like watching the Giants and Commanders play.
I'm sorry, who beat who last time? Remind me?
Yeah, it wasn't a big difference in the score, dude. We did not... Neither of us looked good coming out of that game.
Oh boy, I'm about to die here. Oh, no, I survived.
But you guys did win.
And that's what matters.
Hey, I said GG when you...
We're not having too bad a season, honestly, so far. I think we're
Good.
4-2, I think, now?
Frankly, you guys... You know who doesn't deserve a good season? And they don't have one right now, trust me. The
Cowboys?
Jets.
Oh, them too.
Oh no, fuck the Cowboys. Always fuck those guys. And can we talk about the Lions game?
I didn't see it.
Oh my god, did you see the score?
No.
It was like 42-9. They put a whooping on the Cowboys.
Let's see. I'm gonna let you guys choose between the classes I've maxed out.
They're
Dragoon,
the most
Ninja,
powerful one.
Viper, Machinist, Summoner, or Pictomancer. I don't feel like
Pick the one
healing,
that
so
you can
anything but Scholar that's at 100.
How about Viper?
Alright. Hey, this is the
Why
gear
is it-
from that raid series.
Okay, CW's Green Arrow.
I was gonna say it looks more like a... I think it's supposed to look like something a pro wrestler might wear.
Oh,
Because
this
again,
Viper,
that's very much the well, no, this is from the raid series that boss I just fought is from.
No, of course, but Viper like Randy Orton. Yeah.
Unrelated.
Nice. They love Randy Orton.
Of course. I totally know what you guys are talking about. Chat, please help.
You know who Randy Orton is.
Do I?
The RKO out of nowhere?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
But
Come on, everybody knows Randy Orton.
You stumble
Randall Keith Orton.
You stumble upon a shot-up trolley. The shooter tosses the gun into your arms and flees before you have the chance to react. There's one survivor and he didn't see the culprit. Your prints are all over the gun. If you let him live, you're going down for this. What do you do?
Kill yourself.
hit him with the golf cart, or hit him with the cart.
Do you kill one guy to prevent yourself from being convicted for the death of a shit ton of other people?
Why are you asking me?
I don't know, it's a trolley problem I was just shown. A really fucked up trolley problem.
Yeah, no, that's actually a compelling trolley problem. Holy fuck.
Like, wait, what the fuck? How the fuck did my prince get on a gun?
Because, like, yeah.
Like,
How
is
do you
this a
get out of
Maya?
that?
Is this a Maya
Wait, no. Here's the
situation?
thing. Even if you kill the guy, the cops are still going to show up and inspect the gun unless you get rid of it fast enough.
Is this like a Maya Fey situation? Is somehow our prince end up on this gun we've never seen before?
Well, again, that's what they're saying, is the actual shooter fucking tossed the gun into your hands before you had a chance to react and ran.
Yeah, no.
So now your prints are all over the gun, and the one survivor who didn't get a good look at the culprit just sees you standing among the bodies with the gun in your hands. You'll go down for this unless you take the shot. In other lighter news...
even if you do take this shot, like...
Let's assume the police haven't been called yet.
Okay,
that's watch the Jets game.
I feel like poking.
I was going to say, on a brighter note, are y'all aware of the fake, like, knockoff Halloween character of Bill Cipher that Alex Hirsch made? Pyramid Steve.
Oh, what's his name?
Pyramid Steve.
Pyramid Steve.
Yeah, I've seen him. He's great.
Does he do a lot of scheming in a
No, not at all, actually. Well, I'm going to find the Pyramid Steve picture.
I think Pyramid Steve.
All I know is canonically Bill hates him.
Yeah, no, he is very much set up that Bill hates Pyramid Steve.
Do you know what I do know? We have a legitimate version of Alex Hirsch saying, "Grunkle Stunkle wins the Funkle Bunkle."
Yes, I have seen that. Anyway, so Kevin, for context, Alex Hirsch basically thought it'd be very funny to take a blank template for a Spirit Halloween bag and make up a fake, like, knockoff version of Bill Cipher. So here's Pyramid Steve, made from real materials. Remember, existence is a deception. The galaxy is a riddle. Eat copper wires. Ta-ta. Comes with a plastic bag of DVDs, alimony papers, millipede from Bangladesh. From television series Weirdness Town, Oregon? Yeah, I live there. I will defeat you, Jimbo and Merble Evergreen.
Oh, hey, Jimbo.
Hey, Jimbo. You know what was crazy? I just rewatched Over the Garden Wall. Because, it's fall.
People are already cosplaying Pyramid Steve, by the way.
Good. That's all I ever wanted. Did we Tumblr sexy man him yet?
I mean, kinda.
Yeah.
Not like art, but just some of these cosplays are basically like just dressing in clothes that resemble him. Wait, hold on. Maybe. Some of this stuff might pass that test. And apparently at a panel Alex Hirsch was doing, someone cosplayed Pyramid Steve.
Oh. That is unfortunate.
Well, no, he thinks it's hilarious. He made this character up as a joke.
I checked my phone to be like, joking, like, hold on, that's my phone. Yep. Pyramid Steve has a sexy outfit. And then I was like, wait, my boss called me apparently in the middle of the night. I'm like,
shit.
oh no.
So
Just like,
I was-
immediate, like, oh shit.
So I was rewatching Over the Garden Wall because it's fall and all that bullshit.
Of course,
And
yeah.
I was just thinking, like, oh yeah, Melanie Linsky voices Beatrice. Jack, are you aware of who Melanie Linsky is?
Kinda?
All right, cool. So she is the real life wife of Jason Ritter, who voices Dipper. So it's just every time I think of those, now whenever I think of those two, I'm like, they were in two of the most influential cartoons of the 2010s.
Anyway, here's more Alex Hirsch talking about Pyramid Steve. He just drew a picture where it's Bill pointing at him and saying, I don't know this guy. And he said, my character Bill and his brother Steve. Someone said, are they not both your characters? Why is Steve not given the character title? And Alex just said, I don't like him. Someone at New York Comic Con had already made a plushie Pyramid Steve
Good.
and was carrying it around with them.
God, New York Comic Con did happen, didn't it?
Yeah, that's where that all this stuff you've been seeing of Alex Hirsch has been from.
I always forget it's October when they do that. I did Comic Con once, and I don't think I ever want to go back. It was the first like major mainstream convention I've ever done, and I'm like, oh wow, it smells really bad.
There we go. The Strayborough Deadwalk.
That being said, I was online to meet. I say online. I did meet Jason David Frank, rest in peace, the original Green Ranger, and we were in like a whole dedicated section of the convention hall for autograph signings. So, like the majority of the main cast from Star Trek: The Next Generation was there. 2 actors from the Matt Smith era of Doctor Who were there. It was River Song and Rory.
All right.
Yeah, no, it was a pretty good selection of people there that year. Kevin Conroy was a booth down from us. Tom Kenny was right next to him. Tom Kenny ran up to Kevin Conroy's booth before he came out and placed the pineapple on there. Yeah, no. Then Kevin
Is that
came
saying
out and saw that.
Tom Kenny wants to,
Stop! No, you know that's not what he was. You know that's not what he meant.
You're right,
Stop
the pineapple
that.
wasn't upside down.
Yeah, exactly. But what was funny was, before Jason David Frank came out, like there was a huge line of people who wanted. Don't get me wrong, like all the lines were huge to meet all these people. But for some reason, the Green Power Ranger, Tommy's just brought in a huge crowd.
Of course, it's
And they
Tommy
were
fucking Oliver.
And they were rowdy, dude. And the whole time we were there, they just kept going. They just kept singing the theme song. They just kept going, go Power Rangers. And it didn't get tiring. We just kept doing it. And it got to the point where like, I looked over at like Tom Kenny and Kevin Conroy, and they were just like, this is fucking ridiculous. Like they were losing their minds and laughing at it. It's like, how could you not laugh? Yeah, so anyway, Jason David Frank, very nice guy. And my sister was also there with us. It was my friend, my sister, and my sister's friend.
I forgot. Get ready to watch me fight the most annoying to fight boss in this expansion so far.
I already kind of hate him.
Well, the idea is he's like a
Remember this
possessed
little guy?
mascot costume.
Of course.
But you see all those figures in the fog around us? Yeah, they're people with mascot heads stuck on them forcefully.
I hate it. Like Five Nights at Freddy's, just them, kind of. Also, my sister and her friend, they didn't meet Tommy. They went and met Gus from Breaking Bad.
Fuck yeah.
You know, I could have meant Giancarlo Esposito. I didn't. Could have. Probably should have.
You wanted to hang out with a Power Ranger instead.
Excuse you, I hung out with the Power Ranger.
True, very true.
Like, let's get one thing straight here.
Okay, this is what I was mainly talking about when I said this
chumps.
boss is obnoxious. Is, yeah, those little guys rush the fucking field in all directions, and it's just a fucking chaos to fucking dodge them.
Fuck, tell.
Like, it would be one thing if they were going in, like, predictable patterns, but no, not at all. Like, look, they just all leave at different angles and at different points. And if they catch you, they hold you in place, which not only leaves you vulnerable to an attack, but also they'll then drop a mascot head on you, which will deal damage and stop you from using any of your abilities until it wears off.
It is adorable.
It's fucking annoying is what it is. See, look, one of our guys got. Now they're stuck with that stupid thing on their head and they can't do anything. Oh shit, now it's my turn to do this.
Oh damn, now I have to solo her.
Oh, thank God. Fuck you.
Oh, it's evil scheming. Forget me, Nog? Are you kidding me? That forget me not? It's forget me Nog? I hate this. You do the puns around here, not you. Whimsical theme parks always taking our jobs.
Fuck, what was it? I saw a TikTok. I know Kevin definitely hasn't seen this movie. Jack, have you seen Do the Right Thing?
Yeah.
Do you know Bugging Out's big moment with Jordans?
Yeah.
So Giancarlo Esposito recreated that scene. God, I always forget how good that scene is. Like, it's everything about it. It's down to the white guy in a Larry Bird jersey. Fucking, he grew up in the city. It's like, okay, dude.
Oh, here it comes. Lions and tigers and... Oh, that's not a bear. Anyway,
I saw the lion
now,
and
if you'll
tiger
excuse
come
me,
out,
I have to
okay.
sprint because this asshole just possessed the Ferris wheel and is about to drop it on our heads.
Oh my god, this is awesome. Question, was the Viper the right choice for this?
I mean, any of them are the right choice. It's not like that kind of thing.
One tough elephant. You got a Ferris wheel stuck on it and everything.
Remember that scene from Mighty Joe Young when the Ferris wheel it stops? So cool.
Yeah.
For context, I was turning into Chris Farley on SNL whenever he would like interview one of the celebrity guests. And he wouldn't even really talk about anything important. He would just like kind of go on random little like.
The next boss is a possessed mad teacup ride.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's Jack in the Pot instead of Jack in the Box. I get it.
Hey, I like that. That's good. That was a good call, Kevin.
Yeah. How is this gonna land? Jack's in all sorts of things. He's in pots, he's in boxes. What's next? Crates? Barrels?
Freights and barrels. Barry!
They're being like, oh, fucking goddamn it, Jill.
Look, what can you say? He's a jack of all trades.
Apparently he just trades his home every now and then. Honestly, we should be more concerned about Jack. Jack, are you doing okay?
I'm okay.
He's a Jack in the Box. He's homeless. The box is his home.
Oh, they repossessed the box. Now he's in a pot.
You ever see that bit from the movie Trainwreck where she's moving out of her house and she goes up to the homeless guy and she's like, "Hey man, I want to give you all this stuff." And it's like a box filled with all of her drugs. And he's like, "Wow, drugs, booze, and a new home." Fuck, what was it? That's a show I really want to check out. Jack of All Trades with Bruce Campbell.
Oh no, they're spilling the tea. They're talking hot gossip about you.
The hot goss was 411. Mean Girls reference, I think, right? Yeah. Right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Honestly, I haven't seen Mean Girls in a while.
Good movie.
And of course, where all these ghosts are coming from, the haunted house attraction.
Of course. What else would it be?
It's a small world.
After all.
Well, there are plenty of tortured souls there, but
Yep.
Right, wait, here's my question. Are there 999 of them?
honestly, on Small World, probably more.
I meant this place, but yeah.
No, definitely not.
Wow. You're talking about the people who dumped their family members' ashes at Disney. I get it.
Real thing that happens. Unfortunate because then, according to health codes, Disney has to just vacuum it up. Do not do that because it just means your loved one's ashes are going to have to be vacuumed up. It's deeply upsetting.
Do everybody a favor. Don't do that. And if it's in your will for your family members to do that,
then then stop it. Change your will.
stop. Yeah. Get some help.
Stop it. You read someone's will and it's just like,
What the
throw me
fuck?
into the eyes of my enemies.
Oh, what? The giant fucking dolls? What about them, Tim?
Their eyes. I don't like their eyes.
Just want to make it funny and I can say people. Oh.
Okay. You took a break.
What? I'm sorry.
It's okay, Rocky. You can go when you're ready.
What's the box? What's in the box? I didn't see the box.
What's in the box?
I saw it down there. I was like, what's in the box? And I was like, no, I meant to say, what is the box?
What is the box? Cardboard.
Everyone asks what's in the box, but no one asks how is the box.
Everyone asks
No one
where
asks
Wolf.
how's in the box.
Everybody asks where's Wolf, but never how is Wolf. Being mauled here, dude. We're almost right here.
Oh, they dropped that trailer for that new Frank Grillo movie, Werewolves.
Oh.
It looks alright. Looks fine. You know, it looks like a worse version of Dog Soldiers. I'm just gonna say it. It looks like Dog Soldiers meets The Purge. Does that make sense?
Oogie
Yeah,
Boogie got
kinda.
an upgrade.
This is Tromere, the Ghost King.
Oh man,
He looks like he's made out of little plushies and stuff like that. I love him. He's
looks
supposed
like
to
a
be like a little
Digimon.
boogeyman.
He could be a Digimon, actually. But he doesn't
Yeah.
have either jeans or guns, so he could be
Yeah.
one of the other officials.
Kevin, please, they're jorts.
I am sorry.
No. Wergurumon very much wears jeans.
Oh, are they just jeans? Okay.
Yeah, they have to be torn, though. That's the important part, I believe.
Very fair. Very fair. I do have a pair of jeans. I didn't even realize this when I bought them. They have little tears in them. I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
Oh, wait, that just means you're a Digimon. Wait,
Yeah,
I
no,
only
that-
wear jeans. Oh my god.
Or are they torn?
I mean, sometimes, but I kind of buy new ones, I guess.
I'm kind of torn about this, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and honestly, I think I think we can digivolve this joke. Digivolve! Digivolve 2? Slightly
Did you see?
more
Did you
funny
hear?
joke.
Did you know?
What?
I think in reference to the Digirap.
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually don't quite remember the Digirap, I'll be real with you.
Fine.
That's entirely fair, Kevin. That is I wish I was unfamiliar with the Digirap.
I think they recently released those 3 shorts for the Digimon movie as like the actual shorts themselves,
Rather than the awkward mashup that Fox put together.
Yeah. That being said, I don't care. Nothing beats that really awkward moment where not Ty Davis, that's his name. Where he's crying. He's like, that's the saddest story I've ever heard.
Why are you crying? It's my problem. Get over it. Okay.
Nothing beats that. It's so fucking stupid. How about Ty's mom just making the worst dishes you've ever heard?
And making Izzy shit himself.
Yeah. Look, is the Fox Digimon movie a good Digimon dub?
Fuck no, but it's fucking hilarious.
Like, I don't care. Wait, what was it from, like, the actual good short from that movie? When they almost run over Agumon, it's like, did you see that? No, I was sleeping. But you're driving!
Are you saying his friends are not a fan of Thai food?
Oh, I just noticed the scholar was wearing a pumpkin head the whole time. That's hilarious.
That's very funny, Jack. That's very funny, Jack.
Alright, I'm trying to think. Figured I might as well just show off, like, some of the stuff from past years of this. Here, I can get rid of this.
Yeah,
Eat my underwear.
Whoa,
Jack.
whoa. We can't show that on stream. Whoa.
See,
Jack, you look like you're about to chime in. What does he say in the song?
I come in. Haven't people ever heard of closing
That's
a
the one.
goddamn
That's what you look like right now, Jack. Like
yeah,
fucking...
no, so obviously you can get Papa Gruff's outfit as, I can't remember, I think it, does it? No, the visor just controls the nose.
That's funny. It's almost as funny as the fact that, for like 75% of their existence, Panic at the Disco was one guy. And the reason why he was one guy is because he was insufferable to the other band members.
Damn. What the hell is... Are you mad?
I kind of like this. I kind of like this. It's a little tacky,
I
but
dig it. I'm
in
just
a
like,
fun
what
way.
is this? Who is this guy?
Hold on. There it is.
He looks like
This one is called the Wake Doctor, and it's basically meant to be a Dr. Frankenstein thing, as indicated by all the bolts through his head.
Alright, that's pretty cool.
Wait, those are screws. Can't fool
Yes,
me.
Kevin.
Oh, so he's a bit of a screwball.
Kevin, screw you.
This whole thing is very painful. There's all these fucking awful lines.
Can we also talk about, like...
Is this going to be a sequel to, like, that one Monster Hunter episode where you two were just making dirty jokes the whole time?
No, I was just gonna say, like, is he a Phillips head kind of guy, or...
Ugh.
No one will ever get that joke.
Is the Phillips head named after a guy named Philip?
Probably.
Probably.
This
That guy must
is
have had a fucked
the
up
eerie
head.
set, which is great if you're just going for, like, kind of a
Stop.
witchy look.
Zoom in on the breasts. I don't know why I said it like that. That's Mothman.
Well, it's meant to be a bat, but yeah, I totally see it. And then we got little pumpkins along the, like, sash.
I love them. This is a
And
fun
now-
little witch outfit.
And now, if you're also looking for a witch, but you're of the fucking cat girl variety,
No.
yeah.
I like the hat. The hat's cool.
I'm keeping it zoomed in until I can have the big reveal.
Alright.
Like,
Look,
I
obviously
almost
this was not made for me.
look. Everything above the waist looks pretty good. It's everything
Well, granted,
under the waist.
the tights aren't even part of this outfit. The tights are from the other one, but I don't think there are pants that go with this one for some
There has to
reason.
be pants. There has to be purple pants or something.
Nope. But again, I do like the little pumpkin brooch on the bow. I like the
I
hat.
love that. That's
Again,
all
like
great.
Tim said, everything from the waist up. From the down, it's like, oh, this was meant for like catgirl players. Got it.
This is
Funny.
meant for this is meant for gooners.
I feel like you need to put on some pants, sir. Like,
Hold on, what's that mask I'm looking at?
Oh, you
Right
mean this?
below- Yeah, what is that?
It's exactly what you think it is. Hold on, let me get the whole.
It's like a lucha mask. It's like a fucking
Nope.
Kamen Rider thing.
Yeah, it's a Sentai character. It's a Sentai suit. Hold on, let me get the whole thing put together.
That should have been a Power Rangers season. Luchadors.
go Power Rangers! Oh, they're suplexing friggin' what's
Well,
they're
actually,
suplexing
Kevin-
Rita into the building.
Well, actually, Kevin, Lucha Libre style is it more so acrobatic.
Oh.
Whoa! I love him.
So yeah, this is the Phoenix Riser suit.
That is a great name.
Yeah, it's literally just a Final Fantasy XIV Sentai suit.
Awesome.
Oh, and look, even the belt has like the meteor logo for Final Fantasy XIV on it,
Nice.
Sweet.
and Phoenix like tail thing plumes on the belt.
Just because I was rewatching Lightspeed Rescue recently, somebody pointed out Carter in Lightspeed Rescue is the closest Power Rangers has ever gotten to Captain America.
Oh,
Context,
hold on.
Carter's the Red Ranger.
I'm gonna keep this zoomed in for the big reveal because I just remembered the most threatening thing I have in my whole fucking inventory here. I don't think it comes with pants for obvious reasons.
Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue!
And now for the final touch.
Powers on. I love him.
I am the Tonberry. Fear me.
He looks like a kiwi that's not quite ripe.
Well, they're little
Like-
fish guys with
I'll take a-
knives.
I'm gonna take a bite out of his head. I want to see
You
if it
will
tastes like
get cut
kiwis.
if you do that.
Fair
You'll definitely
enough.
get cut. And you only need to get cut once.
See those beady little yellow eyes? They are full of nothing but hatred.
Sorry, your little minion is just doing their own thing on the screen.
Oh yeah,
this.
they do little animations. Yeah. God, do I have any other kind of goofy fucking glamours in here? I mean, Kevin will, this is only a headpiece, so I'll just show this off real quick, but Kevin will appreciate this.
I see it. I see the thug mask from Dragon Quest.
The Thug's mug.
Wait, zoom out.
Hold on.
What the fuck?
Don't mind me.
Just going about my day.
So stupid.
Actually, wait, hold on. Where's the... Where the fuck is it? Hold on. Is it in here? What the fuck? Where is it? Did I give it to... I must have given it to... Oh well.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Again, just using this because I don't mind, like, because I'm not using it actively at the moment. Oh, there it is.
Look at him.
Hold on. There you go.
Yeah, King
And
Slug.
you can't really tell right now, it does have jiggle physics.
Oh, I can see it. Don't worry, I see it.
And it would, like, even, like, that's just it wobbling because I'm standing idly. If you walk, it, like, jiggles around.
Fucking perfect.
Yep. That
Oh,
is
right.
8 slimes held together by a single crown, fun fact. If you remove the crown, it will separate into 8 slimes.
I have found a community note on Twitter where they just straight up ask the question, "What the actual fuck are you talking about?"
Oh, VTuber.
I was gonna say, Tim, no comment on this?
Oh no, I see it. I see it. I love it. I understand. Trust me, this is not lost on me.
So do you have to get the crown to get the crown, or do you just like...
I mean, not explicitly, but it does make it easier. You get more of the currency to earn this by getting the crown. Let's see. Kevin might appreciate this. I'm actually not entirely sure, but I think he will. Hold on.
Oh yeah, it's the Rathalos set.
Well, fuck. You're just gonna say it.
I'm sorry, I can read it. I have my glasses on.
Wow, Kevin, way to point out the fact that you can read when some of us can't.
Now, mind you, it's not actually based on any Monster Hunter armor. It's very much like 14's designers saying, what would Rathalos gear look like in this universe? But still, I fucking like it. I like the little, like, false wings out of the back. I like the fucking, like, bone, like, parts on the shoulders.
No, it's cool. I like it.
Yeah. Now, behemoth armor from Monster Hunter. That's the cool stuff, because that's just Dragoon armor.
I think, what other weird outfits do I have?
Nice. I see Santa.
Oh, yeah, I've got... I don't know if I have the full set. Hold on, let's see. Orthodox Saints cap. Orthodox Saint.
Is there a quest where you have to go around talking to the people of,
What was that? Oh, it's a chocobo on the belt. I love that. Also, fun fact, it's basically confirmed that Eorzea's version of Santa is just Godbert Manderville.
Of course.
Of course.
Do you get to run around dressed as Santa, like, giving children presents as a quest?
Yeah, basically.
Nice.
I knew it.
Good. That's what it's all about. With that, I'm gonna leave you guys here. I don't know if you guys are gonna go on PlayStation call out or Discord after this or not.
I don't know. It's 1 o'clock, so I'm probably gonna call it here soon. I was just kind of goofing around for a little bit here. Also, yeah, just because Tim kind of commented on it. This is Black Kitten, which is a little minion version of the first boss in the current raid series, Black Cat.
Oh. Anyway, good night.
Aw. That kitten's pink.
Well, her hair is pink.
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah. Anyways, next time on the game.
Yes. No, again, this stream is mainly because I wanted to, like, play around with the Halloween event for this year. Actually, just let's finish with this, just because I did go to the trouble of fucking putting it on there. I do like this outfit. Even Green Day jokes aside, it is a fun one.
Yep.
But yeah, no, this wanted to mess around with the Halloween event, and look forward to more of that probably in the days to come, because a lot of games we've played on this stream have Halloween events going right now, including Dead by Daylight, which we should probably hit up at some point.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Anyway, until then, folks, have a good night.
Good night, everybody.